Hello, I am Natalie Robinson Bruner with Glad Air Leadership Solutions, and I'm here to talk to you about something that's been weighing on my heart and my mind for a little bit. It's called quiet quitting. Um, it's not new. It is truly just disengagement, redefined, wrapped up, put in a new box, and regifted to somebody. Um, I love how we do that, right? We'll rebrand something, we'll remix it, we'll take it and we switch it up and then give it back to you as though it's something new. It reminds me of when I turn on the radio. Yes, I still listen to the radio and I hear a song that I thought I knew. I was ready for it. I was ready for my artist to come on, and then all of a sudden I discover it's been remixed. It's a new person on there, and it's a new song, and it sounds like a whole new song, but its foundation, what I recognize, what it's made out of, what makes it great, has already existed. And for those who've never heard a song that and thinks it's a novel creation, just think of that when you turn on the radio and that happens. That's what quiet quitting is. It's a great term. I love the rebranding of it. Where it's about individuals who basically give their bare minimum at work. They do exactly what's asked of them within the time period asked, and they don't give any more. And so they don't provide their discretionary energy. So that's their extra energy that they have. So they don't want to stay late. They don't want to think about it more. They don't want to give any extra to the job. And if at one point they were giving extra and no longer are giving extra, that in itself is disengagement, where they withdraw from the activity of giving what they've had beforehand. And so I just want us as leaders to stop and think about how are these signs indicator of what's going on in the culture and the environment that we breed. I love studying burnout and how to prevent it and how to get organizations to move past it. Because what happens is that as people are disengaging and quiet quitting, they are decreasing in motivation, having lower performance, sort of negative attitude, some cynicism, all of this. These are signs of burnout, as defined by the American Psychological Association. And as these things begin to happen, they get tired. They want to be by themselves. They want to have they have these ideas of leaving, right? They're constantly talking about what's next. And they actually are starting to take more sick days because they're having more frequent illnesses. Being in this state of burnout actually has a toll on our physical state. And so they're actually experiencing increased illnesses, which is resulting in an increase in sick days being taken. And so, as leaders, we have to stop and think about what kind of environment are we creating for the people on our team. I've been placed in situations where I had a team where they were paid minimum wage. It was a high turnover field. And it was a very hard job, like physically, mentally, lots of training required, all the things that made it a perfect storm for a high turnover positions. And despite that, I sort of went in with high turnover positions and began to implement different strategies that decrease the turnover. So it's possible. It's not always about pay. They talk about motivation. It's about whether or not they have the authority to do their job, whether or not they feel they have a purpose. And pay is like the minimum. Like if they can just pay their bills, like most people are pretty happy for the most part. But if you're not paying them to pay their bills, then that's a whole different situation. But if you can pay them to pay their bills, then it's all the other stuff, the culture you create, that really has an impact as to whether or not they stay within your organization. So these are just some of the things that I help leaders learn how to develop a culture and be able to make sure that their team members, their employees, feel engaged. They don't disengage. They don't quiet quit. They don't reach burnout so that they can stay, learn, and you all can grow together as an organization and become more productive and be able to hit your goals and just be a better organization altogether. So thank you all, and I'll be back with some more topics and thoughts later.